I'm going to show you how to make a really cool painting. First, you're going to need 4 colors of paint. What I'm using is dark blue, dark purple, aqua, and sky blue or cotton candy blue. And 1 blank canvas or a piece of paper. Oh, and I almost forgot brushes. And and a roller if you want to. And you don't need this, but if you want, you can have one of these painting trays. And if you don't have enough brushes, you might want a glass of water. Okay, first we are going to start with the darker color, which in my opinion, I think my darker color is this purple. So what I'm going to do, instead of putting it on the tray, I'm going to do a thin line of paint on the top. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to grab one of your smaller brushes, and you're going to make sure that it gets all around the top. Okay. Okay, now see how that's very light? What you're gonna do is, since it's very light, you're gonna just add a little dollop just under the line. Because this is making a sunset. So it always starts dark, right? So whenever you do this, it goes higher. Okay, so I think we are done with this part. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to take your next darkest color, which is this blue, this dark blue, and you're going to kind of do the same thing, except you're not going to do it as big. So you're going to just do, okay, and you're going to try to make it lighter and lighter as it goes. And see, I'm still using the same brush, just at the top, so it kind of blends together. And don't flip the brush, because then it won't blend. Okay, so I finished doing that. And what I'm gonna do next is, if you want to make it go farther, because I still have a lot of canvas left, but we still have 2 colors. But what I'm gonna do is I still want it to go a little bit further. So I'm just gonna, but since it has to be a little lighter, just going like that. So then go like that. And see, I don't want it to completely cover it. You see how you still see that white over there? I like that. Well, I want that to stay, just so you know it's getting lighter. And then you kind of just brush down. Okay. Next, you're gonna use your next darkest color. What I'm doing is the dark purple, then the dark blue, then aqua. Because my next one is light blue. So what I'm gonna do, same thing. Just kind of go around straight onto the canvas. And like I said, you can still use the little tray. But see how my thing is still kind of covered with the other 2 colors, and now this is a completely different color. What I want you to do is either wash off the brush or use a different brush. So see, here are the 2 brushes. I'm going to use this one. It's still clean. It's clean, but it still has a little dry stuff on it. So what I'm going to do is just gently. Oh, and you might have to massage your brush a little bit, just to get it to loosen up, so it's not as hard as a rock. And even though I said earlier that you need to have the same brush for these 2, this is a different story, because you don't want the top color to mix with the 3rd color. Okay, and so I'm going to add a little more.